Who's playing in the football game?
Indianapolis.
Oh, against Jacksonville?
Tampa Bay.
Oh, okay.
So what do you want, a meaningless baseball game, or this is a really important, a meaningless football game, or a meaningful baseball game?
Okay, I might vote would actually be for the meaningless football, but that's fine.
I mean, you can do that at your house. Oh, you don't have one. Are you hooked up?
It's very spiritual. I'm like preparing for Yom Kippur by like getting rid of all my bestiality tapes.
Oh, is that what's happening? So, before we get into that, let me just introduce and say welcome to the show. This is Torah Talks, the weekly Torah Talks, with Rabbi Rabs and Levi Ben Abraham.
Levi Ben Abraham is dead. It's Luke Ford, bitches.
Welcome to the House of Rabs. I'm Rabbi Rabs, the host, and my co-host.
Does this look incongruous?
Well, it also looks stupid because it's backwards, and you have to put in the kickstand.
But with the like the clean shaven face.
To my right is Levi Ben Abraham, aka Luke
Yeah,
Ford,
hang tag.
who's got some interesting things to share because I understand you've moved into a new place. By the way, with that hat on and the shaved face, you look Baal Tshuva. Either that or you stole someone's hat. No, you look like Baal
What about
Tshuva.
the T-shirt under the collared shirt?
You know what, though?
Confused?
I'm going to give you an A for consistency because when you had the beard going and you looked all from and everything, so you had the suit going, right? Because there's one thing I can't stand. I'm serious, people. This is I can't stand when a guy's got like a really long beard, like, look at me, I'm so firm, right? And then like never wears a suit, right? It's like if you only have half the part, you know? And you had the part going, right? And then you cut the beard, so then you said, okay, I look fry, I look like a guy, so I might as well dress like a guy. Now out comes the lady with the, you know, with the look at me, you know, it's like the t-shirts and all that stuff.
The jeans.
So, you know, we're going back to the Metallica look. So
the
that's
sandals.
great. Sandalim, yeah. Okay, so there's that, and you know, now you got the hat going, you look like a Baal Tshuva. So that's great.
Man, your toilet bowl was so clean, I could like eat dinner out of it.
Oh, how could
I'm sure people tell you that all the time.
What? How could you say that in our show? I mean, it's like gross.
And it's so clean in your bathroom. I am like so impressed because most guys are disgusting.
Okay.
Like most guys who live on their own, it's just filth. It's just like, you know, filth and grime accumulates.
Let me turn off this air conditioning.
Stain, yeah.
Okay.
Like stains and, you know, it's disgusting.
Okay.
Like most guys need a woman to make them clean, except for like gay guys. But you have the cleanest bathroom of any straight guy I know.
Well,
but I'm sure
you.
people tell you that all the time.
Well, you know what's and here's not exaggeration. I consider it dirty, and I am preparing for it to be cleaned on by the end of the week.
Do you have a Mexican come in and do it for you, or do you do it yourself?
I am prepared to have everything clean before Yom Kippur because it's not at my level of clean right now. But that's, you don't see, what you need to understand is what OCD means. OCD means I have to have everything bleached on like almost a daily basis. And everything needs to be clean. That's why you know, you don't see like huge stains anywhere.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like how you keep this place up. But hey, I got a question for you.
Yes,
if
sir.
you were a girl, would you go out with me in my van? Like, because I had this woman tell me tonight, she's married, but she was saying, you know, if I was single, I'd never go out with you in that van. She's kind of, I don't think she was too thrilled with it being parked out in front of her home, and like the property values on the whole street are just like,
Well,
God, like that now have black people moving into the street, and, like they're setting up, you know, a chicken shop and barbecue shop and like soul food. I mean, like the whole street is just gone.
Wait, do they have waffles and chicken? Is it a waffles and... Oh, it's Isaiah. Hey, Isaiah, how's it going? We have a viewer and 3 guests. The 3 guests are kind of bothering me because I've asked them politely to sign in, get a login, and let us see who you are, but they've decided to remain anonymous. So.
Oh, I know why, because they're my hosts. So I've had to... Like, I don't get to move into my new place until the 15th, so I went over to a friend's place on Shabbos afternoon.
Okay.
And like we shared words of Torah, and we caught up with each other, and like so, you know, I made it real friendly and low key. And he's an Australian, I'm an Australian, so I said, "Oh, g'day, mate. I need to vacate my hovel tomorrow, and don't get to move into my new place till the 15th. Would it be okay if I crashed with you in your back house for
Right.
a few nights, and he said, like, speaks very slowly, and he just looked at it and said, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. So the kind of very low-key Australian mateship approach. And I told him about the show, so I think he's tuning in. And
Oh, okay. Well, hello
thanks
there.
for letting me crash, and thanks for that great.
Let's have a big round of applause for your host. who's
Yeah, and
taking
thanks for the
care
great
of him.
corn on the cob he fed me for dinner. So
And it's Jay Kleidman. How's it going? My nephew's now in the room. Hey, how's it going? Kudos to you, sir.
and this is the first time I slept on a bed in like more than a year. Like I slept on a bed.
And there
last
wasn't
night.
another woman with you.
There wasn't a woman with me.
Hey,
Like that's maybe the first time I slept in a bed without a woman there in like a decade.
And Abe's is now in the room. Boy, the chat room door is just flying open right now. People are pouring
Hey,
in.
this is open door Judaism.
Open door.
Like this is Big Tent Judaism. We're opening it up and demystifying Yom Kippur for the masses.
Yeah. First, let's start with Rosh Hashanah. How did that go with you? You just started telling us a little bit. But before you do that, you got a water there, and you
Sweet.
need sunglasses.
Nah,
No, you're done with the sun.
I no longer need the sunglasses. Now I can just speak to people mano a mano. So Rosh Hashanah. Oh, so I didn't have any invites.
Okay.
So even though I pathetically put on my Facebook, hey, how should I phrase this? I put, hey, I'm taking invites for Rosh Hashanah. How should I phrase that? Because I got no results except people kind of making fun of me.
Yeah, because nobody wants you at their house,
Yeah.
especially that van.
I would have given like Divrei Torah, and I would have not driven my van on Rosh Hashanah. And I would have given them a script consultation after Rosh Hashanah and a back rub. But I got no invites for Rosh Hashanah, so I davened at Shul, and then I went over to Schwartz's slam bam at the Writers Guild. He throws these
Okay, that explains why I saw him walking around on Reb Taco's in the room too. Boy, the place is just filling up.
So I went over there. It's like a 2-mile schlep. It's like because it's Doheny and Wilshire Boulevard. It's
Okay.
the Writers Guild.
I saw Schwartzy walking down Pico on Rosh Hashanah. I was trying to figure out you're in the wrong neighborhood.
So I met some girls,
Yeah.
and I slipped them my card, and so that was good. And I got a lot of compliments on shaving the beard, and like I had a great night. Like I met a lot of people, and I had fun. So even though it was a long schlep, that totally rocked. And then
Okay. And did anybody invite you home?
no, I didn't get any invites, but I invited myself over to my mate's house Shabbos afternoon, and then put the hard sell on him to live in his guest house for 2 weeks. Like then I came over the next night, like after I'd been moving all day,
Right.
and I like his wife opens the door and I said, "Oh, did the husband say that I could stay for a few nights?" And she said, "No, but that's fine." And so everyone said, "Oh, I like how you said a few nights. It's 2 weeks, but I try to sell them just a few nights, just to."
Okay. So there's two methods we talk about. There's called foot in the door and then door in the face or something like that. And what you're doing is foot in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to get your foot in there, and then
Yeah.
like once you get there, and then you're gonna do like squatters' rights. Hey, I'm here. You can't boot me.
I'm trying to be very low key because I've like brought these 3 big gallon containers of raw oats because I eat a lot of raw oats,
I know you've been sowing your roads.
and then I brought some chocolate almond milk, and they got a refrigerator outside so I can store my chocolate almond milk there,
Right.
and that way I can eat 3 meals a day of raw oats and chocolate almond milk, and I don't bother anyone in the main house. It's like I'm not even there. But there is one problem. I cannot do a number 2 in my guest house. I have to enter the main house. And you'd say, oh, that's not a big problem because most people only do a number 2 like 3 times a week. But,
Real? What? Who says that?
Jews, they're so constipated.
Everyone
knows that
I think
about
everybody
Jews.
goes every day. No.
Well, the thing is, I've always been like eating Metamucil with every meal.
Okay.
So I got to cut out the Metamucil, cut out the fruit, and just like stock up on the raw oats. And maybe I can go the whole 2 weeks without soiling their bathroom.
You've got a thing with with toilets, and like you've taken this show tonight to our lowest point. I mean, that's 2 different toilet stories, and we're not even 10 minutes into the damn show, So like, let's.
Didn't you like on Facebook where they asked me where I make number 1 and I said at the Reform Temple?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. I didn't
Oh,
see
I
it.
thought you would have appreciated it.